There are some things that just go together. Peanut butter and jelly, hookers and trunks, and of course, horror and wrestling. Well, maybe that last one hasn't been proven true, as those WWF horror films weren't very good back in the day. But it seems like a no-brainer to mix the over-the-top violence of wrestling with the things that go bump in the night. Well, here comes a film that does just that. It's called Here for Blood, and it's awesome. Welcome back to ML Miller Frights. I'm ML Miller. Before we begin, please do me a favor and punch that like button down below. Share this video with all of your social media addicted pals. Click subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. Here for Blood is new streaming on Screambox from Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting. It's directed by Daniel Turres and written by James Roberts. A small-time wrestler named Tom, played by Sean Roberts, does a favor for his girlfriend Phoebe, played by Joelle Farrow, and agrees to babysit little Grace, played by Maya Misaljevic, for the night. But wouldn't you know it, that's the very same night a cult of masked madmen attack Grace's home, intending to use the little girl as a sacrifice to an ancient evil god. Thankfully, Tom is on hand to use his wrestling know-how to smash these masked assholes back to the hell they came from. Now, I haven't really followed wrestling for a while, but I was swept up in the phenomenon back in the late 80s and early 90s, so I understand the appeal of the spectacle, the choreography, and the soap operatics that make up professional wrestling. I also know that there's a lot of fans of wrestling, so making a movie that caters to that crowd is most likely going to be a surefire hit, as long as there's a bit of creativity and skill involved. Luckily, Here for Blood is oozing with all of that stuff that makes for a good old gory time. Beginning with its star, Sean Roberts. Now, not knowing wrestling, I don't know if Roberts has done his own time in the ring, or if this is just a performance, but Roberts fits the bill either way. The guy is a walking flexed muscle, and while there are plenty of meatheads out there who can look the part, Roberts also has some truly outstanding comic timing, acting chops, and most importantly, charm to make this leading role one for the books. Roberts has had small roles, notably the Sasquatch movie Feed the Gods, a bit part in the first X-Men movie, and a more prominent role in the Resident Evil series. But it seems he has bulked up even more, making him a leading man unlike few others in the industry right now. And Here for Blood might just be the movie that elevates him to another level. Roberts is personable and downright hilarious as Tom, a good-intentioned knucklehead who doesn't want to be in this situation, but is willing to body slam, suplex, and clothesline his way through a gang of devil-worshipping cultists to save his girlfriend and the little girl he's babysitting. Imagine Ash on steroids, and I think you'll get the idea of the type of story this is. Here for Blood is bawdy, goofy fun. It's semi-self-aware, as everyone pretty much accepts the fact that demons and zombies exist pretty quickly, but that's only to keep the momentum going, as this one never lets up on the laughs, the blood, and the mayhem for a second from beginning to end. Tom is given a gauntlet to run, as these cultists each have their own distinct looks, attitudes, and way of fighting. Some of them are even bigger than Tom in the muscle department, and that ain't no easy order to fill. Sure, it's a simple premise. Have the cultists take on Tom one by one until he gets to the big boss, but it's the humor and gore that makes this well-tread premise such a blast. The practical effects that Here for Blood is decked from head to toe with are great as well. From exploding heads to faces grilled on an oven to talking skulls, voiced by Twisted Sister frontman Dee Snider himself, Here for Blood maps out an entire mythology of otherworldly menaces filled with distinct and kooky man-monsters, all of whom feel the mighty elbow and jack-slaps of our hero. I loved every gory, goppy second, as this film feels as if there was a lot of hard work put into the creation and realization of these monstrous effects. This feels like a passion project from head to toe. In a day and age where anything even slightly manly is deemed toxic and inappropriate, we need a movie like Here for Blood. Yes, this is technically a guy's movie, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and for the ladies, I'm sure Robert's muscles will be fun to gander at as well. so you can watch this with your significant other and it'll all be okay. The ending promises more here for Blood, and I'm hoping that happens as horror needs its own Dwayne Johnson, and Sean Roberts just might be it. If you appreciate the madcap fun of wrestling and wished there were more exploding heads and demons in the ring, Here for Blood is a top contender. Don't miss it. You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be, stuck inside your reality. You're